Swindon Festival of Literature Children and Families Day was better than ever this year, with Book Start Fair, a weird book board game, a magical hole, and a den made by kids. But first we speak to Coral from Book Chase. So Coral, what is Book Chase about?
It's about books. Basically anyone can play it, children, adults of all ages. It's a game basically about book knowledge, and you can answer questions. You start off with a bookshelf in the middle of the game and you throw a dice, and what happens is these books are on some of the spaces. You start off with these on here. When you work your way around the board game, if you throw the dice, if you land on this space here, which is a word and sentence, you get to pick up one of these. And it can be a number of different things that you just work your way throughout the game. And the beginning of the game is pretty much a race to get to these spaces here where you have books on the spaces, because they're just free books. If you land on these ones, you get a question, and the question depends on which space you land on, if it's a blue, orange, green, pink or yellow. And it's obviously fantasy and sci-fi, poetry and plays, crime and thrillers, children and fun, travel and adventure, and classics and modern. And basically the questions depend on what colour you land on. And if you get the question right, you get to pick up a book. And then once you've collected all your books, you have to get one book of each colour, and there's 6 different colours. And then after that, you have to make your way to the beginning, back to the beginning, the book island.
Now we find out what is inside this mysterious hole. This is Tony, who is running something inside this little hole. So tell us, Tony, what are you running?
In this little hole, in there'll be plenty of writing. Setting the table out to attract all the customers. I'm Tony Hillier, Swindon's community poet. And what we poets like to do is to sit down sometimes and just think. Sometimes we spend the whole morning placing a comma. Then we spend the whole afternoon removing it. Sometimes, when we're not sure what to do, we grows a beard. But today at Lowshore Farm at Swindon Festival of Literature, we're going to be willow words in that hole, the man said. That hole is willow words. So we'll have ourselves something to write on. We'll have ourselves something to write with when we can find it. And we might read some words. The nation's book of favourite poems of childhood. But the best poems are the ones that you, the viewer, write. See that lovely blank page? Fill it with your words, cause what you write is right. Willow Words, Swindon Festival of Literature, Children's Day. Come on down!
This is Jimmy, who is 7 3/4. Now you are making something, so what are you making exactly?
A snake, and it's going to go in that den, which I've been in, and I'm very excited about my picture being in that den.
So have you enjoyed the day so far?
Yes, this is my first activity.
So, one word to describe the den, what do you think of it?
Artistic, amazing, and spooky. Very noisy.
Brilliant, thank you. So what is in that den? Let's find out. Well, there's lots of things which show up in low light, which sort of glow, and there's also loads of touchpads on the floor which make loads of weird noises.